I noticed Frank's steak sauce has A+ on it, dancing dangerously close to copyright fire again, like the Twix thing doing a knockoff A1 sauce. What a lame retard.
Yeah, and then he complains about everybody stealing his ideas, even though he's clearly stealing other people's intellectual property. Thanks for the donation, retard. Dan donated $2. Have you... Let's... The fuck's going on here? Did he delete the video?
So US, one thing after another. I'm already having enough issues with this eye surgery. I'm laying in bed most of the day, and now it's fucking comical. It's fucking comical. Frank, focus on your business. Frank, focus on your business. Yeah, let me focus on the $30,000 worth of Wagyu that just likely got destroyed by U.S. Customs. So, I don't know how many times I got to ask you guys for help. You know, why not just throw in the towel at this point? Because every month I'm begging you guys to place orders to pay up for a mistake that is completely out of my hands. Now, this was a while ago. I think it might have even been last year this was paid for. Because I was doing much better off financially before this whole potato chip nonsense happened. Now I can't afford anything. So we paid for this Japanese Wagyu.
So he made himself broke by buying a potato chip machine from China. Like, he literally said the Amish farmers he was buying potato chips from were just making them out of a pot. Why didn't he just buy a pot and then cook it in oil or tallow or whatever the fuck he was going to use?
A while ago, the rough costs were $15,000 for the cow, then $7,000 for shipping, and then this forwarding company banged us for another $7,000 for custom storage, which I'm definitely suing them for. But I don't think a lawsuit's going to do anything. And I was actually in touch with USDA today. They have nothing to do with this yet. So, USDA is still screwing me over in other ways with the grants and not allowing me to accept SNAP EBT. But so far, I'm not convinced that USDA is guilty of destroying my Wagyu product. As of right now, it's customs, which is even scarier. Like, USDA hasn't even gotten involved yet. So the Wagyu cow was shipped air freight like July 1st. So it's been over 2 weeks at this point. I should have had it basically 4th of July. Like, I should have had this product in my hands 2 weeks ago. I hired this import company who's using a freight forward.
If Frank were remotely smart as a businessman, he would know now is a bad time to order international products cause of the tariff uncertainty. So how can he say this was a mistake entirely out of his hands when it was entirely predictable?
I don't think this had anything to do with tariffs. Frank's just an idiot. Knowing Frank, again, he probably did something stupid and shady, and that's why all this is happening. We know he's a liar, so you can't trust his word on anything. He's saying it cost him $30,000. Who the fuck knows if he actually spent 30 grand? He might have only spent like 10 grand, and it's not real Wagyu. Like, who the fuck knows? Like, unless he shows receipts, like, this is where I ordered from, here's the bill, like, he's likely just lying and crying about something. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
Order, and it's very expensive, and I assumed that everything was taken care of, granted the expense of this product. The Japanese farmer that I purchased it from is like freaking out. He's like, oh, the product's basically ruined now, we're screwed. And what's yeah, it's a big deal that this much money is wasted, but what's an even bigger deal is now I will never be able to sell Japanese Wagyu product. I will never be able to do business with this supplier again, and that's going to cost me hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars over the duration of my business. So hopefully we can get this resolved.
Sure.
But to my understanding, basically, Customs took the package and is doing whatever they want with it. Is there a possibility that they recognized it was a frozen product and they put it in the freezer? I hope so.
No, I never get constipated.
I hope it hasn't been in the fridge for 2 weeks, because if this product hasn't been frozen for 2 weeks, then we're filing an insurance claim, and that's an even bigger disaster, because my insurance actually dropped me last year, and now my insurance rates are out of control. I think I'm paying like $4,000 a month for insurance, and now I got to file a claim with this new insurance company. That's an even worse idea for this amount of Wagyu product. So U.S. Customs has basically seized it. I don't know if it's like them just trying to squeeze money out of small businesses, because I promise you, you're going to spend more money on your crappy government lawyer's retainer than you're going to get from me. I don't know what to do at this point. I mean, the importer guy that I hired, that I've been doing business with for a lot of other things, just seems to be sitting back and waiting for Customs to do whatever.
Shari and Riser.
Yep. Yeah, good one.
I guess I'll just file another lawsuit that'll probably just, the judge will use his toilet paper to wipe his ass, like he's done with all 20 of my other.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm sure he knows his audience is autistic, like fucking 13-year-old boys. The shit he says is just so fucking weird. Really, really fucking strange. Like... Oh my god.
Lawsuits. They don't. No one wants to help me. What do you want me to tell you? Don't buy Wagyu from anyone. Don't buy fucking Wagyu anymore. If this is how these people handle the business, don't support the product. Don't support the product. Maybe this can be resolved at some point, but we're moving towards just membership only, selling non-USDA meat, and telling everyone to go fuck themselves. Because if this is me spending all this money to try to sell this product legitimately, and they're just going to try to destroy my business, like, what am I supposed to do? So I wrote up a lawsuit against U.S. Customs, the freight forwarding company, as well as the USDA, although I'm not convinced the USDA has any involvement yet. Yeah, I mean, at this, I should have honestly just went to the court.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna torture
Courthouse, filed the lawsuit today and mailed it, because maybe that would, if I made a bit of a stink of it, maybe they'd actually give me my product back. I don't even think it's possible to make money off of it at this point. I don't know what the fuck to do. It's just one thing after another. It's something new every week. Someone new trying to steal money from me every single week. And it's really not supposed to be $30,000 worth of Wagyu. I've paid more to the importer, the shipping, and the forwarder, these fucking assholes that are basically gouging you. I've paid more to them than the actual Wagyu cost just to get it over here, and now I still don't have my product, and it's probably ruined. You know, I was really excited about this product. I was looking forward to add it to my business, and if this is how these government assholes are going to treat me, yeah, I'll just fucking give up on everything and hand out flyers of what they did to me the rest of my fucking life. And they'll lose money, and I don't have to worry about running a business anymore. If every fucking plastic surgeon in New York and LA lose $1 million a year in revenue, that's way more damage than they'd ever be able to do to me. I've been applying to accept SNAP EBT. It's fucking ridiculous. At this point, they owe me, like, I'll never see this fucking money. I was supposed to be approved for SNAP EBT for God knows how many years now. They still denied my application, yet you can buy groceries on Amazon with your EBT. You can buy fucking McDonald's with your EBT. But not Frankie's Free-Range Meat, no. You can't buy Frankie's Free-Range Meat with EBT.
Why
Okay,
don't send...
you could go buy Japanese Wagyu beef online from all these other suppliers, but no, Frankie Strange Meat, not allowed to sell Japanese Wagyu, gets seized by customs. Not allowed. And this guy is never going to do business with me again. It's out of the question. If this is somehow salvaged and there was some miracle that this product was kept in a freezer the whole time, maybe it's a possibility. But regardless of how this ends up, the business relationship is tarnished. And how much money would I have made selling Japanese Wagyu beef over the course of the rest of my business life? Probably a considerable amount of money. And even though that's what I deserve to be compensated for that loss, I don't think these Freemason douchebags are just going to throw out the case as they throw out all my other cases. This is the problematic. This is the first time I have purchased this product from this specific Wagyu supplier in Japan. And this is the highest quality one. This is the only Wagyu that I would want to offer on my store. So the fact that they've tarnished this business reputation, they've ruined any chance of me doing business with this person in the future, because he will never ship this product again the way they handled it. There's no chance of me selling this product in the future. So whether or not I'm going to be compensated for it, probably not. There's no reason they couldn't have just released the product immediately and put it under detainment, and it would have been safely stored at my warehouse for further inspection. This is just these government degenerate douchebags trying to steal more money from small businesses. That's all this is. They charge me $7,500 a day for airport storage fees. Like, don't worry. I swear to, if that means fucking rotten, they're getting it mailed back to I will mail it to every fucking government official. I will mail it to all the fucking U.S. Customs assholes. I'll mail them the fucking meat that they ruined. Drop it off on their fucking doorstep. This is the truth and reality of businesses. Most businesses don't deserve to be supported at all. Most of them don't. This fucking potato chip manufacturing guy completely screwing me over, doesn't care at all.
You know what I just noticed? If you make just a few slight changes to Frank's face, he looks a little bit like Beavis from Beavis and Butthead. Give me a second here. Pretty close. It looks a lot like just a little bit of change, and he actually does look a lot like Beavis.
It's really 50-50. Most businesses are going to screw you over, and the rest of them are the ones getting screwed over. These companies like Whole Foods, Amazon, whatever, they don't care when they have to pay customs fees. They don't fucking care, because Whole Foods is screwing everyone over. Whole Foods is overcharging you for whatever you're buying in the store. Whole Foods is underpaying their employees. Whole Foods is using ridiculous marketing to sell you snake oil products. Whole Foods, Amazon, whatever, Walmart, all these companies are screwing over everyone they do business with. So when they have to pay these fees, they don't care. When the government or whatever organizations want to gouge those big billionaire companies for their pay cuts, it doesn't matter, because they're all a bunch of dirtbags screwing each other over. This will see how much my insurance company pays me. That's the fucking problem. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if my insurance company gives me all the money back for this Wagyu product. I'm not going to be able to do business with this guy anymore. Even if I just sold 2 Wagyu cows per year for the next 30 years, that's like $900,000 of profit. How are they going to make up for that? Take it out of the government worker's paycheck. Maybe they'll learn their lesson then. Maybe they'll actually care about their fucking job and what they're doing. Yeah, I think these importers and these freight forwarding companies are just on their last leg. They've basically price gouged almost all of the small businesses out, and I think that the volume of product that's going through customs now, especially internationally, is so low. They're just trying to squeeze every last dollar out of everyone, and it's not going to work. They're going to put everyone out of business, and they're going to be screwed themselves. When are they going to put what is it called when they freeze the government workers' paychecks? I wouldn't be surprised if they do that soon again. Yeah, I bet these guys are never used to being held accountable, but at least if I file the lawsuit, they're going to have to pay. If I file the lawsuit, technically my money is already avenged, because each of those organizations are going to have to pay a lawyer like a $10,000 retainer minimum. So just me taking an hour out of my day to write up and file a lawsuit is already going to screw them over for more money than they've.
What an idiot. Well,
completely unheard of.